Fun run to watch. What a great day. Fun run to watch. I literally stood around trying for like an hour, like actually the full duration of the raid, to get a drink of water. Like some people want out of their games something that's like new and different. Some people really just want to, I don't know, want to do something that is too real for me. Partly funded by the Department of Education? Wow. That thing seems dead. Where did I just shoot? Am I north of Swamp? I am. But yeah, I think that game is incredibly rich. I would be interested in playing it again, but it's one of those games that I feel like would be frustrating in a different way every time you tried to play it, and not necessarily a good or productive way. There are all kinds of things though too. You know, like because it's so real, because it's like connected so much to like real world issues. Even the things like the options you have for you know, like the options you have within game for doing stuff like paying taxes or charging fees, like all of that stuff is you could read all of that stuff as political. And you could think about the ways that the stuff that we're familiar with really does make it hard for us to do something different. It just seems incredibly rich. If I was teaching like an environmental ethics course, which like I took one in college, I would just have my students play that game and just write papers about it. I'd just have like assigned readings that were relevant in different ways, or, you know, like kind of classic pieces of writing by that type of thinker. And that's what it would be. Yeah. The currency stuff is very interesting. Just, it feels like there are a whole lot of possibilities. And the other thing that was interesting to me is that if you were, like, people who got more familiar with the systems were better able to exploit them. Just a little bit like in real life. People who have a ton of time and the luxury of paying attention to what's going on in the government and the economy succeed a lot more than the people who don't. And that's not necessarily for a good reason. Like, people are busy with stuff. People are performing essential services or whatever. they don't necessarily have time to vote on a bunch of different ballot initiatives that have kind of like unclear implications for the entire, you know, for all of society. Anyway, those are my thoughts on eco. Yeah, I think a lot of people went into it blind. And I noticed that the people who played Rust really took off very quickly. I mean, not just him, but like Manny. B did really well while she was playing, from what I understand. She kind of checked out, but... Maybe I actually worked my way along the shoreline. Did I bring a marker? Yes, I did. Oh boy. It's like if I was an idiot, what I could do is actually go to resort and plant this. If you leave something you insured in a box, it comes back, right? No. Oh, I killed the first guy, yeah. Almost positive. Yeah, well, that's Manny too. I mean, like, I was the one who first called Manny Manny. There's a danger zone. That's suicide fields that I'm walking towards. Probably true. Throwing it in the swamp water. So far this thermal has treated me so well though. Yeah, this game is gorgeous. Also very hard to stream because there's so much like visual noise. Yeah, it's funny. It's like either settings that slowed the skill progression or sped them up. Yeah, actually slowing the skill progression would be easier. Or would be more interesting, I think. I think you're right about that. That really looks like something. Exactly, so it didn't incentivize cooperation as much as maybe it could have. You think it's the boss? There's definitely two somethings. I mean, another thing that would make it interesting, well, I mean, the food aspect does make it interesting. If you can afford good food, you become much more experienced. You become much more capable if you can afford good food than somebody who can't. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, that's the thing though, like a lot of the people who were involved in the drama are, from what I gather, are people who I've had like pretty positive interactions with. I wouldn't say like I'm best friends with all of them or know them that well, but it was very surprising. How many people just like went from being reasonable to being just like locked in these strangely fraught battles. Yeah, that's true too. I do remember like somebody lovingly training, when we had an ARC server, somebody lovingly trained a Triceratops. It was PLF, lovingly trained a Triceratops and leveled her up a lot and was generous enough to like let everyone use her to clear forests and get, you know, wood. And somebody just like rode her into a Spinosaurus, just like completely out of the way for no reason. Rode her into a Spinosaurus and she died. It genuinely felt sad. It's genuinely sad. I forget who it was, and I'm kind of glad I forget, because I would actually be upset with them. You got in my raid? The heck? Yeah, I wonder if I should hide my raid number. Probably not. Who cares? It was actually so sad. And the investment of time really is something that means a lot, especially when the investment of time basically does constitute money. It may not constitute currency, but a lot of what you have to offer in eco to the other players or to society is time. It really could be the boss, huh? I just saw something there. That's true too. But that's, I mean, that's very much like real life too. What do you want out of life? Do you want to found a corporation and become extremely successful? Do you want to live a quiet life? You know, that's good enough. Doesn't hurt anybody. Hanging on in quiet desperation is the English way. Guys, I think this was a player. Look at that Taz. No, the first guy was so far away. I don't even know what he was. Oh, it's a 3-man. Do not want to tangle with the 3-man. They might just die, actually. Yep.
OMG, on your 0.
Juan, thanks for 3 months. They're gonna be looking for me for a minute. Such a good place to go for keys, actually. You know, one thing is those guys might think they were getting shot at by the boss. And, like, I'm pretty sure that's the boss over there. That would be my guess. Oh. That was a free kill. Tie a napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the rest. He's a chonky boy, too. In kind of a weird hot zone. Guy looks like the kind of person who knows where he was getting shot from. So hopefully he heals and pushes that. Gonna regen some stamina. I just like... If I had been like one more patient, he would be dead. Some people are very good healers though. Not everyone, obviously, but... Oh, I don't have any energy. I forgot. Forgot to hydrate and energize between battles. Well, that changes things. What a stupid way to die that would be. It's getting real dark. Yeah, I don't have a bomb. That was gonna be great for my healing. Assuming I don't die. Just hit it, dude. What an amazing way to lose a Reaper this would be. I'm gonna go after these stores over here. Nice. I'm tempted to just let myself die, honestly. I deserve it. Let me just throw this away. We did it. What an amazing battle that was. Are you sure though? Have you tried eating the chlorines? I feel like that's something that doesn't occur to a lot of people. It's the kind of thing that, like, you know, video games allow us to eat the chlorine. You wouldn't do it in real life, but... Probably some drink in here, right? Oh yeah. Just carry that thing around, why not? Nice shot. I think I might be thirsting to death now. No thanks, dude. I appreciate it, but I do my best work when I'm being an absolute idiot without a lot of gear. Hey everybody, thanks for watching my video. If you enjoyed, feel free to hit the like or subscribe button, but this is Space America and you can do what you want. Come say hi, twitch.tv/Reid. I'm on most afternoons and evenings, and I'd like to see you there.